It be your boy J.O.E. I'm coming in live tonight to talk to you, to tell you what I've been doing today. It's your boy J.O.E. And I'm coming in live and proud. It's your boy J.O.E. I'm coming in live and proud. Proud, 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 proud. No, I'm just kidding. How everybody doing tonight? How everybody feeling? Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's doing pretty good on tonight. Doing pretty well, guys. What am I doing? Okay, clicking back. Uh, About to get ready to cut up a onion real quick for green beans, so my green beans could start cooking, so they could be good and full of flavor. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. But we're gonna sharpen our knife in the meantime, and we're gonna have a piece of steak tonight with some potatoes and onions and a little bit of green beans. Need a little vegetable tonight. So that's what we're gonna do. So we just sharpen our knife up. I'm sorry guys, I'm late. One of the main reasons I'm late is because I'm my phone got wet. And so I had to wait for it to dry out so that I can put it on charge so I can come live. Because my son used up the battery at the bowling alley pretty much because he left his phone at school, left the phone he's using at school. So I can't wait till he get his phone back, y'all, so that he can give me this other phone back. So that's what I'm waiting on. Uh, Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's feeling well on tonight. Hope everybody evening been well. Uh, so I'm gonna sharpen this a little longer. Uh, hope everybody evening been well. Hope everybody's feeling great. So, uh, you talking about? I didn't get to tell anybody about how I bowled today. I hate sometimes I be hating it, not having nobody to tell about something I like to do. Sometimes sucks. So, but anyways, bowling was an adventure tonight. Um, it was the biggest shootout of my life. I've never had competition like I had tonight. Um, and to be able to say we won 2 out of 3 is unreal. And I'm talking about we had, when I tell you competition ain't the word for it. Y'all see, I posted the final scores from each team. As you can see, our scores were unreal tonight from both teams. I mean, it was unreal. Unreal is not even, is an understatement. Um, we had one guy that struggled on the whole pair, and he was the only guy that was under his average. He shot 619, which is not a bad series by any means necessary. And he's a really good bowler. John probably averaging 220 in the house. And he shot under his average. But he was the only guy on the pair who shot under his average for the night on the pair. Uh, but everybody else was over the average. Even with me averaging 234 in the house, I still was over my average. Um, the numbers that we put up and the bowling and the strikes that were thrown on this pair, it was so unreal. We had people coming down from each pair watching us. Like the matches were that intense, and we could have set some records, but we both kind of fell off the last game. Fell off the last game, and I say fall off um, by saying that we bowled average. Okay, that's why I say fall off because the first two games were unreal. Um, I did have a chance at 300 and blew it. I thought I threw it well, but I threw a split in the 10th frame. I threw it well and it just didn't hook. I 2-8-10. I couldn't believe it. I was very hurt by it because I just knew I was going to shoot 300. Um, that actually cost me 800 tonight as well. That's how well, by the grace of God, that I've been bowling well at Parkway. To literally, I wasn't nervous at all. I'm like, oh, I should be. This is easy 300. Easy should be 800 tonight. I'm gonna finally shoot 800. Well, we had three guys on the pair the first game with the front nine. We had three guys with the front nine, y'all. Me, Big Al, and I call him my bowling dad. It's a joke, but I call him my bowling dad, Matt Urbanski. And this is a joke, but I ended up with the lowest game out of everybody because I threw a split in the 10th frame. Big Al actually shot 299 his first game. None of us ended up shooting 300, but I split in the 10th frame and shot 265 with a split in the 10th frame. Uh, Matt Urbanski shot 287, I want to say 288, something like that. 287, 288, and Big Al had 299. But that wasn't even it. We had another guy on our team that went 9 open the first frame and then ran them for 279. So he shot 279. I wasn't even second high on my team. I was third high on my pair. Was I third high? No, I was I fourth high? No, I might have been fifth high. I might have been fifth high on the pair. I would have to go back and look. AJ might have beat me. Let's see. Big Al had 299. Jeff had 279. I had 265. I think AJ had 259. I think I did beat him. I think AJ had 259. I think I did beat him because one of our bowlers, Doug, he struggled the first game and shot 190 his first game. So the crazy thing about it is we shoot 1276 the first game. And you think on the average night we blow out the other team. But no, we didn't. We won by 70 pins. They shot 1200. They shot 1200, y'all. I think they low man on their team was like, say maybe 20, 208 or something. I know Doug was low on the pair at 190. And he struck out in the 10th, and he come up to me was like he was so confident after he figured it out in the 10th frame and struck out in the 10th frame for the 190. So he come up, he confident now for the second game, and he showed it. Doug came out and he shot 270 the second game. He surely did. He shot 270. Big Al fell off. Big Al ended up shooting like 190 the second game. Um, Jeff shot 250 or two. Yeah, Jeff had 240 something because he had five some turning. I started off really rough, but I threw it well. But I didn't. I can't say I started off rough because I didn't. I went like strike. I went. seven spare with a really bad shot. Then I struck, and then I went stone eight, stone nine. No, I went stone nine, stone eight. Um, and somebody asked me was I gonna ball change after leaving. I said no, I'm not gonna ball change. I'm gonna throw it from here. I punched out from there and shot 259. Uh, I punched out, shot 259. So at that point, I got like mm, 520 something turning. Yeah, 520 something turning another year. So yeah, I got like 520 something turning. Um, and we end up still in the second game, barely still in the second game, but we shot another 1200 game. We had 1219 this time, and they had 1198. 1198 to 12. No, 1198 to 1209. I'm sorry. So it was another dogfight, and we shot 1209. And a 1209 series is good shooting. A 1209 series is nowhere to be like, no, it's a good series. Um, and like I said, Matt was stroking them on the lane. He ended up with the high series on the pair. He had 817 today. He stroked them. Um, he probably had, I think he might have had another 260 some game the second game. Because he had like close to 540 turning or something, or five, like close to 540. Yeah, he had like close to 540 turning or something crazy like that. But he stroked him. I mean, the pair was perfect. When I tell you the pair was just perfect, I mean, we set the pair up so good. We had one guy throwing urethane on the pair, so it created a little hole inside, and the pair was just absolutely perfect. Like I'm talking about perfect. Um, like I said, Doug ended up moving up the second game and creating a beautiful shot for himself. Big Al fell off and shot 190. AJ still shot um 250 again. Either he had 250 or 249, one of them. I think he could have punched out for 259, but I think he ended up with 249, I think. And so then we go into the last game, and that's the game that we lost. But then Jeff and Big Al fell off, but Jeff really didn't fall off. Jeff threw some great shots. He just kept rapping 10 pins. I mean, he kept rapping 10 pins over and over again. I started to tell him to do make a move, but make a small move or a ball change. But he was throwing it so well. I mean, he was throwing it well. He ended up shooting 195 with 6 10 pins, and he made them all. He had through one split that game to shoot 190 something. Um, Doug still stayed on it. Doug ended up coming back after that, and he ended up beating Big Allen series after coming back. On after that, Doug ended up shooting 698 after shooting a buck 90 his first game. So he ended up 509, 508 the last. He shot 190 and ended up with five something for the last two games. The poor man was on fire. The crazy part about it, Doug ended up in the 10th frame. If he had punched out, we would have had a chance to win still. But he get up and throw a beautiful shot, strike the first ball, and then stone eight. Um, so that put him at 238, I think. And so me, I started off pretty hot with the front three, then get up there, make a move because I saw him hooking, and then just do a terrible shot. This terrible. I'm talking about absolutely terrible off my hand and leave a seven spare. I make it though. And then I come back and I double and then get up there and get lazy. I strike again somewhere, then I get up there and get lazy, two shots in a row, and leave a 10 pin and a 4 pin. Just didn't stay down, popped up, got stupidly lazy. I don't know where it came from out of nowhere. Just got crazy lazy for no reason. I said, that's insane. What are you doing, Joe? You know? But I didn't get mad at myself. I said, well, try to make it stay down. I said, man, fourth frame would have been if I set up in the fourth frame and I don't get lazy in the fourth frame. If I strike in the fourth frame, we win, basically. Doug it just wasn't meant for us to win that last game. It wasn't meant because we caught some bad breaks. We just did. Caught a lot. AJ left like 3 or 4 10 pins the last game as well. Big Al left some. He missed like 2 or 3 spares, and he still shoots 190. He struck like 3 or 4 times in a row, but he still shot 190. But in the 10th frame, he opened in the 10th frame. Um, and we ended up losing by 8 pins the last game. We shot 1075 and they had 1083. You know, so and I ended up punching in the 10th frame for 236. I did. AJ ended up shooting like maybe 218 or something. Uh, what I was gonna say? Then Jeff had 190, Al had 190, and Doug had 237. And so Doug was high on the period, high game on the last game by 1 pin. Um, but like I said, Jeff should have shot 230 at least the last game with the way he threw the ball. I mean, at least 230. So, I mean, it just wasn't meant for us to win. AJ should have shot at least 230. Big Al should have been in the 2 teams with, I mean, he just threw the wrong ball. He said at the end, he said the wrong ball for us out there. It wasn't the right ball. He threw it great and he wrapped a 10 or just, get it down there too a little long and it just go a little too long or hook a little bit too early. Just wouldn't go through the pins correctly. Um, and what's the name had a chance for 300 again? Urbanski did. I'm telling you, he was struggling. Yeah, 817. He stroked him. Then a top bowler, which is Val Medic. I think he ended up shooting 7 something too. He shot like 260 something the last game to shoot 7 something or whatever. And everybody was like, they hadn't seen me throw the ball that well in a while. See me throw the ball that well, and literally, I'm throwing the ball pretty well. My ball reaction pretty good right now. I got a good ball, and I'm really working on getting around the ball more instead of being up the back of it so much. Because when I'm up the back of it like that, it just don't drive through the pins correctly. Of course, in my brain now, I have to make sure that I keep that part of if that's what I need to do that night, be up the back of it. That's what I do. But getting around the ball here is working right now, and I'm going to continue on. Pray God allow me to. That's what I'm gonna keep on trying to do. Get around it and keep my speed up, use my legs, and throw the ball and go through the pins correctly. We are 8-1 right now in this league, which feels really good. Brand new team. We 8-1. Jeff has subbed twice already. And I really like having Jeff on my team. A lot. If I have to miss a day, I am going to ask Jeff to sub. I am. No offense against nobody, but he fits in well. He does. So I meant to get his number and stuff. I'm not gonna be planning on missing no days, but if I have to, that's who I'm gonna get. He just got back in town and stuff. So, and he's Robert Cousin. I used to bowl with him in high school. And when I tell you, he just fits our chemistry. He just fits perfectly. He's talkative and he's like fired up. Keeps the morale going. I enjoy bowling with Jeff. I do. I'm gonna make up a group chat too with Tuesday night bowlers in it. So I kind of keep in touch because that's who I want to bowl for me if I have to miss. That's who I want to bowl. I know we have our buddy Richie that can bowl for us. I love Richie to death. I do. but he didn't want to bowl 4 times this year. I mean, he didn't want to bowl with us this year. But he said he was sub. We didn't win a lot of games last year with him. Um, and like I said, he just don't want to bowl in that place too much at all. So I'll be just getting Jeff if I can. Jeff's available. That's going to be my first choice. Of course, Richie's a great bowler. Yeah, it's good to have that option. That's what AJ said he's going to get if he's gone. But I will preferably as a team. I feel like if we're winning with a person, why change what we're winning with? Don't change your winning formula. If it's working with Jeff there, then keep Jeff bowling. Don't change when we're winning. It's pointless to change when you're winning. We're winning. I mean, we're not. We literally tonight could have easily lost every single game tonight. I mean, they bowled outstanding. When I tell you, there would have been no other team in the league that they couldn't beat tonight. No other team they couldn't have beaten in that league tonight. They would have beat every team in that league tonight, and that's no lie. There wouldn't have been no other team in that league that they wouldn't have not beat, and they would have beaten them easily. I'm telling you, very easy. When I tell you that was a dog fight, that's what you call a dog fight. And that is for those who don't know that, then the background figure of speech is when you got two pit bulls that's been trained to fight going at each other, and literally you're just going at each other's throat. You don't know who can win. It could be anybody's match at any given time. The person who blinks first can win. And that's what it was. I mean, it was a fight. It was a fight to the finish. It was literally uh, a knockdown brawl, and we had fun doing it. And nobody, of course, I'm happy that we won, of course. But could they have won easy both of them games? Absolutely. I mean, they could have won easily. I mean, like Val, which is a great good friend of mine. He said, we was bowling anybody else right now, Joe, we would be stomping them. I said, I know. You think I don't know? He said, man, but y'all bowling. And he came up to me. He said, Joe, man, I've seen. He said, you a great bowler. Always been a great bowler. Don't take this wrong when I say this. You a great bowler, but dude, I don't know what you've been doing over the last couple of weeks, but don't stop doing it. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because you are throwing it. You are throwing it well. Thank you. I appreciate that. Man. I really appreciate that. So you are throwing it well. I mean, you are. What's going on, Go? How you doing? How you feeling tonight, Goat One? The goatest one of all goats, the YouTube goat star. Yeah, he is like Joe. Whatever you're doing, just keep doing it that way. I don't know what you're doing, or if you got a new ball, you're just confident in it, or what. But I mean, literally, just stay. Like, I mean, I'm going to get new equipment, but I'm not going to stop throwing that ball. I'm not there at that place, not at all. I mean, that ball is just, and of course, we know it's going to change. That's what it does. That's what bowling alleys do. They change. They do different stuff, and I expect that to happen because that's what they do now. It's not they don't stay the same anymore. And I'm not mad about it. That I don't expect that. I will make an adjustment if that's what it takes. But I am going to continue to keep throwing that bowling ball until I need to throw something different. I promise you, I am. I am not about to change that bowling ball until I need to. I am not nobody's fool, and I am going to throw that mug until there's no more needed. because it is rolling spectacular. It's been a while since I've averaged 240, even after 4 weeks. I mean, I'm averaging 240. 4 weeks of bowling. I was talking about a bowler on my team on, y'all heard me talking about my buddy Joey Martin and how he's stroking them at Chippewa. But I'm bowling at Parkway. What's going on, 20? How you doing? Love you, bro. How you feeling? I'm bowling at Parkway right now, y'all. 2 nights. Come here with me. I'm about to go and put my green beans on real quick. I'm bowling at Parkway 2 nights right now. And um my lowest set um is probably like 660 at Parkway right now. That's probably my lowest set, man. That's not little. Shoot, I feel like that's a good night of bowling for me. That's what it's been. What's going on, Oreo? How you doing? Hold on, y'all. I'm glad. I hope y'all feeling well. I hope everybody's well. Oreo, did you bring everybody some cookies? That's what we if you didn't bring nobody no Oreos, we're gonna have to start protesting you, Oreo. Trying to get I'm only making 1 can of green beans. That's all I'm making, y'all. 1 can. Cause Jason's asleep already. So it's kind of pointless for me to make a bunch of them. Make 2 cans and unless he's gonna eat some tomorrow. You know what I really could. Mm, I could. And then it could be green beans. And then I could make meat. I could find some meat to go with them tomorrow too. And just and then the vegetable. He love green beans. Like that's his favorite vegetable. And I could make something to go with them tomorrow. And they'll already be made and I don't have to worry about it. No, the vegetables will be done tomorrow. And I could make him a steak tomorrow. Make his steak tomorrow. And make me um, a couple mini meatloaves. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah. Yeah, I'll make me a couple, yeah, because I got just enough turkey bacon to do it. Uh, um, One of the guys that used to live here came down to a guy by the name of Randy Harvey. He came down to see us tonight. He lives in Florida now, and he still looks great, man. 77 years old. He was talking about how he couldn't believe that he was 77 and still feeling great at 77. You know, still getting around well at 77. And, he said it just feels great, man. He said uh, he's not he's not bowling a lot like he was. He bowls a little bit. I said he still averages 200 at 77 years old. You know. Sorry, guys. I was just doing a lot at the same time, trying to do too much. And I got a new can opener. Look at it. This is my old one, which I'm going to keep just in case, but this thing got all beat up and old and it don't turn like it should no more. So you don't know my story. I'm having green beans, smothered potatoes, and a piece of steak. That's what I'm going to have. And that's probably what I'm going to make for Jace tomorrow. But I'm going to make mashed potatoes instead. And like I said, I'm going to make me a couple mini meatloaves tomorrow. So I figured I'd go ahead and get get the green beans finished up tonight. They'll be done tomorrow. Go ahead and just make a couple cans tonight. Like I said, tomorrow I don't have to worry about anything. They'll already be done. Jason loves green beans. That's his favorite. That's his favorite. Oh wow! So Oreo, you had all that good eating, and you come in here and didn't bring nobody nothing. Oh, okay. Look at that. Wow, Oreo, I see how it is. I promise, it seems like that ain't very many green beans. We'll see after I put them in the pot. I'll be right back, y'all. What did I do with my plate? I wanted to cut the rest of this onion up and throw it out in there. When I don't got that much meat, I don't got that much meat, so okay. I didn't know I was about to make extra green beans. So I didn't know that. I didn't know that it did. I didn't know that it did. You said, yes, I did. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay, all right. You know, and the sad part, I used to be a YouTube dad. You know, I used to be your YouTube dad, and you treat me like a bald headed stepchild. Wow, I just don't understand. See how it is? I don't know what to say no more. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say anymore. Y'all got a sore throat, y'all. I want to get me a what's the name before the year over with, and um, I wanted to smoke me a turkey before the year was over with. I really did. Smoke me a nice turkey before the year was over with. So that pour this oil in here. I might need this pot to make my potatoes and onions in. That's enough. That's all I can get in there. And then we had uh, we had a guy that hasn't bowled in a while tonight. He actually come out of retirement, and he actually bowled pretty well too for not bowling in about 3 years. He wasn't a bad bowler before that time period, so you know, it's about 200 average bowler anyway. A little bit over 200, probably 210. Yeah, it's like 210, I think. Those are really hard, like really hard. I mean, he rockets that thing. He shot 660. Ain't nothing like a nice caramelized onion. Okay, so we'll use that pot to cook our stuffing. I gotta get some dishwashing liquid. I gotta get clothes washing detergent tomorrow. Okay. Let's see if it's gonna be enough green beans. If not, I got one more can. Let's see. No, I better go ahead and make that other can because I eat this can myself tonight. Yeah, because I'm gonna eat one can because these are I don't know for some reason these are not very big cans. I got them from Aldi's and they're not very big cans, which I'm not mad about because they're not very expensive cans as well. So I'm not mad at all. You know, they were like 59 cents or something. But they're not very filled up. I mean, even though they're regular size cans, but they're not filled up a lot. So. And so it's literally like maybe a serving in each can. So I don't know. Some people are not. Some people are. Some people aren't big fans of canned vegetables because of the water that comes in them. But I like canned vegetables. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I like canned vegetables quite a bit myself. But I do rinse them. I put them in a colander and I rinse them when I get them. Um, everybody got their preferences on what they like. Some people don't like canned vegetables. Everybody like. Some people like I ain't eating that stuff. They rather have fresh or frozen, if anything. So and it's really up to the individual, honestly. Again, everybody has their own preferences on what they like, and how they try and what they want to eat. But I like canned veg. I like me a canned veggie. So, what is you guys' opinion? I would like to hear you guys' opinion on canned vegetables. So, what is this? There's a teaspoon, couple of teaspoons of this. And I don't have any sugar. I would make me a Slurpee tonight, but I have no sugar. I have no sugar. I have no sugar for my booger. So I prefer fresh products. Personally, I'm thinking of canning my own stuff again. Okay. Well, I don't mind. I don't care. It don't matter to me. I can cook fresh. It don't matter to me. But I don't mind. Like for something like this tonight, I like canned vegetables to do my thing with. I have no problem with having me a canned vegetable. I am not going to and act like I'm too bougie to eat me a canned vegetable. Uh, but do I like fresh green beans better than canned? Absolutely. Do I? Absolutely. Fresh green beans taste so good with some good smoked turkey. Oh my god. I mean fresh. I said can. Fresh green beans taste so good with smoked turkey. Oh my god. Um, no, I ain't canning myself. I am not canning myself. Yeah, I don't have the time. Yeah, I don't have the time. It'd be something nice if I had the time, but I don't. One thing I would like to can make me some though is I want to make me one year. I'm gonna get back to my gardening and do something with that. But yeah, I don't mind me a little bit of canned vegetables right from all this mass canning is fine with me. Like, do I love me a good fresh green bean? Yes. But I don't like to pick them and I don't like to snap. I don't like snapping them. But will I snap some? Yes. But that's kind of like a different type of meal I have. Oh, dang. Man, I had some non-salted crackers that I had peanut butter and crackers with the other day. You talking about gross? That was gross. I didn't care for that at all. I was very disappointed in that taste. I'm like, ew, that was not very good at all. They were non-salted crackers. Oh well, I need to put more water in this. Let's see if I need to add more H2O to my green beans. So we do make a mean green bean around here, guys. The green bean is mean. My thing is, where did they come up with these names for storms? Why wasn't Hurricane Katrina Hurricane Johnny? Or Hurricane Wilma, or why it ain't got no black names like Hurricane Letitia?
I don't know what I just did with the lid to the peanut butter. Ain't in there. And the heck does it do with the peanut butter? Yeah, why wasn't like Hurricane Latoya? You know, or either a Spanish name, Hurricane Guadalupe. The brine don't sound right. That don't sound right. The brine don't sound right at all. I don't know the goat one. I don't know the goat one. I can't tell you that one. Mm, 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 mm. Let the universe display your majesty. Go, what you had going on today? JC ain't great. JC is my great twin. Okay. Did you cook yourself Oreo or what? Or did you buy it from somewhere? Go, what did you have for dinner? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me get my uh, pot prepped for my potatoes here. Pot prep will consist of uh, a tiny bit of oil, that's what pot prep consists of, and butter mixed for bottom of the pan. That's for the bottom of the pan. I don't wanna do a name. I don't wanna let it down. Right here, here's two little small steaks that I have that is in marinade. See, they're in marinade. They are. Let's see how they smell. They've been in marinade for about an hour and a half. So they smell good right now. I use a different type of steak seasoning. I used a uh, um beep, 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 beep. I used a cheap brand of steak seasoning. So we're gonna see how they come out. I'm not too worried about them. Really, honestly. Ouch, 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 ouch. My knee, my knee. My knee was bothering me a little bit earlier as well. But I ended up, and my knee was bothering me last night too when I was bowling. And I ended up fighting through it. So. You cover me in the midst of it all. I just want to make you smile. 'Cause in my life, be glorified, be glorified. And my favorite thing about what my past career choices are being able to improvise and adapt on the fly what I have and what I find. Okay. Because in my life, be glorified, be glorified. You get the glory, you get the praise, you take the honor. I just want to say thank you. You get the glory, you get the praise, you take the honor. I just want to say thank you. That's awesome. Be able to work with what you got and make it work. I got to start taking my powder right now. I'm gonna start taking a little bit of it, just a little bit to get in my body, get it in my body, a little bit in my body. Because in my life, be glorified, be glorified. Somebody help me now with say in my life, be glorified, be glorified. I gotta go to the car and get a couple bottles of water real quick because it's not gonna work out right if I ain't got enough water. I gotta have some water. Somebody help me now with the in my life. Be glorified, be glorified. I mean, I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta run to the car. I'm not gonna take the phone because the phone about to die. My bad. Yeah. Had to take pain medicine for my leg. Yeah, a piece of blood pressure pill. I'm gonna wait for a minute for that. Cause in my life, be glorified, be glorified. I'm gonna do a quick resharpen right quick so I can get ready to peel my taters. Yeah, I was able to get me a pair of bowling shoes. I was able to get me a pair of bowling shoes. Um, so never made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say I'm stronger. Love you too, sis. How you doing? Um, for dinner we having smothered potatoes, steak, and potato smothered potatoes, steak, and green beans. Bowling was fantastic. Probably the most intense night of bowling ever, but the probably um one of the guys was saying that's probably the best two in the history of South. We kind of set like a South Bend little record tonight. Um, Probably the best bowling ever between two teams against each other in the history of South Bend. I know that's saying a lot, y'all, but it was. You talking about? We happened to win two games. Um, we happened to get two games out of it or whatever. But we both fantastic to get the two games out of it. Um, it was fantastic, bro. When I tell you it was fantastic. Usually, if we bowl like we bowled tonight, we would have crushed any team in the league. Um, but to say that we barely won both of the games that we bowled, and we bowled like we did is insane. I mean, literally, it's kind of sad that somebody had to lose. It's pretty sad to say that somebody had to lose. I was second high on the pair. I had 758 for 3 games. Um, one of the guys that I bowl with, I call him I actually call him my bowling dad. His name Matt Urbanski, and I call him my bowling dad. Uh, really good guy. I know. I will. I'll be live sooner than later. um, so he was high on the pair. He had seven. He had seven. I mean, he had 800, 817. I had I had 758. Um, bowled really well. The first game was crazy. We had 3 people on 300 pace. Ain't that crazy? We had 3 people that had the front nine the first game. Ain't that crazy? 3 people, y'all, that could have shot 300 the first game. Me, Matt, and I do name Big Al. His name Albert Ginsberg. He be coming in here. Y'all be seeing Big Al come in here. But we all had the front nine. I threw a split in the 10th frame. I thought I threw it good. I guess, being amped up, I got out amped up because when you're on 300 pace, you get amped up. You do. When you're about to shoot 300, you either get amped up or you get slow, one or the other. You gotta kind of, you do one thing or the other. You either get amped up and you throw it too hard, or you try not to get too amped up and you throw it slow. And I just got amped up and threw it too fast, and then never hooked and threw a split in the 10th frame. No, neither one of us shot 300 though, which is ironic. None of us shot 300. Al ended up with the biggest game. He ended up making it all the way there and shot. He ended up shooting 299. Al did. I had 265 with a split in the 10th frame. Uh, Urbanski, which is Matt, he ended up shooting 280 something, 287. He ended up going with the front 10. Al went all the way to the front 11. I had the front nine. But so we had Robert in bowl tonight. His cousin Jeff bowled for him. But Jeff did some opposite. Jeff started off with a 9 miss. He went 9 miss. And then I gotta use the bathroom real quick, y'all. And I'll come back and tell y'all the rest of the story. Here it comes. So, so, I'm back to it. So Jeff ends up starting with um Jeff had 9 open, and then ends up running, coming back and striking all the way out for 279. The first game. Uh, yeah. And so here it is. I'm on this pair, y'all, where I shoot 265 the first game with the front nine, and I was on my pair. I was, let's see. So Big Al beat me with 299. Urbanski beat me with 289. Okay, Urbanski beat me with 288, 79, 299, and AJ beat me with 269. So I shoot 265 and was in six plays high game, y'all. That's how intense the bowling was on this fair. We shot 12 uh we shot 1286 the first game or something like that. And they shoot like 1200 the first game. 1200, anything 1200 is insane. Like 1200 is insane to shoot. That's an insane number. 1100 is a really good score. Like for real. Good night, Oreo. That's a really good score. 1100 is a really good score. Like for real. So, uh, so the dude Doug, that's on our team, he uh he threw the ball really good the first game. Threw it great the first game, like really good the first game, and only shoots 180 something, 189 or something the first game. But he threw it great. I mean, outstanding, great shots. And so he ended up. So he was like, "Well, I'm just gonna make a small adjustment." So all he did the second game was took himself and moved up 1 step on the approach. He just moved one, took his feet and stepped up 1 step on approach, like literally step forward like a 1 foot up on approach, and uh, he go from being low man on the pair to shoot to being high man on the pair. He go from being low man on the pair to high man on the pair. He shoots 270 the second game. Um, yeah, we end up barely squeaking that one out by we end up edging that one out by 18, 28 pins, something like that. But we had 1209 and they had like 1190 something. 1191 or something. We had 1209. Yeah, that's what it was. Barely edged that one out. And I shot 259 the second game. I mean, I literally, man, I've never shot 800 in my life, y'all. And I like really, I want it so bad. I think I'm like trying to force it now. I'm starting off at the beginning of the year, like really. I've been there like 3 or 4 times at the beginning of the year already, where I've been right at the door, like literally right at the door, 800. Like I'm talking about like right. Uh, at the door 800. A few, we got a ton of them go. We was past turkey. We bowl well. Um, and so he goes from low man to high game. Big Al struggled that game. Jeff Steele shoot 249. Uh, but I want to shoot 800. I want to shoot 800 so bad. I think it's in my brain, and so like I'm just a few shots off from like just a few shots. Like if I that first frame, that first game, if I mark in a 10th frame, just mark right there, that would have gave me another 14 pins. But if I strike out right there, I got 300 and I got 559 turning, and that would have gave me a chance to go for 800. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm just thinking about it because I want it so bad. When you want something so bad like that, you start really trying to like force it, and that's what I think that's at the place I am right now because I want 800 so bad, and I'm probably like one of the only. I'm probably one of the only other few really good bowlers out there that don't got 800 around here. Like when people ask or whatever, they be like, they can't believe I don't got 800. Like they really can't believe I don't got 800. That's how it is. They be like, what? There's no way. I don't believe you. Like they don't believe I don't have 800. So like literally, I'm one of the few like really good bowlers out there that don't have 800. Like the majority of my friends got at least one, and I don't got none. So, and I think I'm trying so hard to get it. It's like, man, I'm trying so hard. I want it so bad. I'm trying so hard to get it. I can't shoot. I just keep messing up. So I've been trying to get it for years. They said once you get one, I should start getting them. It took me forever like that to get 300 too. You know, it's a little different now. It's the whole game to change. If being both 19 years, who is a big difference now? The game, the whole man, it's changed so much. The whole man, ball technology even changed so much in 19 years. Whew. Ball technology alone is man. I mean, it's so many different. Oh man, it's crazy. I've been bowling longer than that in adult leagues, and so I know in the last 19, 20 years, man, I done went through so many different, not only at ball companies and ball companies. There's more ball companies out now. Um, the technology of a bowling ball, core shapes and core technology, and um, just man, it's a lot. It's a lot. Bowling went through a big, like literally, the engines that's inside these things now are so different now. The physics behind it now is insane. I haven't had the time to relax and just bowl because I can. Yeah, it's a little different now, though. It ain't what it used to be. If you ain't bowled in 19 years, brother, I'm telling you, it's a whole different game now. A little bit different now. I'm telling you that now. If you ain't bowled in 19 years, it's a lot different than 19 years. I promise you that. I can bet you your bottom dollar if anybody if that's not just you, if a person ain't bowled in 19 years, you definitely not gonna average what you came from averaging because you gotta relearn bowling again. The technology of it is like beyond. I mean, it's beyond now. Not only that, the lanes, what they do to the lanes now back compared to back then, 19 years ago, is totally different from what they do now. They don't have it's certain things that they don't have to do. It's certain things that we can't use no more as bowlers. Like we can't use certain things. Like it's a lot to it now compared to 19 years ago. 19 years ago, we could use weight holes. Now we can't use weight holes no more. There's a lot. I'm a super bowling. I'm a super bowling geek. Like you're outdoorsman. I'm a bowling geek. So it's a game. I mean, it's definitely. Oof. It's just kind of like you have to stay on top of it, like you do your stuff, as far as going out and hunting and all that stuff. It's the same way with bowling. You got to stay on top of it because it's a changing game every day. It changes. There's some new bowling ball that come out. There's some new technology that come out. Like literally, we got a new. There's a new technology that just came out called dynamic core. Bro, can you remember the first time you ever went bowling and what made you love it? So the first time I ever went bowling, I was actually not that bad at it at all. I was a one. I was probably at just practicing, just throwing the ball. I couldn't shoot nothing like lower than 140s, 150s. And I just liked throwing it. I just liked doing it. Like literally, especially the fact I couldn't shoot nothing lower than 150s, as a starting bowler. And then I could do stuff with a bowling ball that literally uh literally nobody had ever saw before. Like literally when the coaches was like, so there's different there were at that time there was different types of bowling balls. Well, there's different types now. but it was urethane, plastic, and reactive bowling balls. And so I could take what we call polyester, and that's plastic, and that was just a ball to just throw at 10 pins or regular spares. I could take a plastic ball and hook the whole lane with it. I can hook the whole lane with a plastic ball, literally. And nobody had ever saw that. And I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue what I was doing. I was just doing it. And I remember my coach one time he stopped practice and it was like do it again. He didn't think I could keep redoing it, and I kept doing it or whatever. And I just became like good. Now I can't hook a plastic ball that much because the game to change. The oil is thicker now. It just don't work that way no more. You can't. I mean, I could hook a plastic ball, but not hook a whole lane. Of course, I can hook a plastic ball. Anybody can be good enough. You're gonna be able to hook a plastic ball, but um, the game just didn't change now, and the oil so much thicker. It makes it hard to hook a plastic ball that much. And so, um, but yeah, that's what I was. Uh, yeah. What? Not even just that. You know, you gotta think about equipment prices alone. The price of equipment is like the price of equipment is ridiculous anyway. You know, like yeah, I'm cutting onions. Um, Compared to back then, like literally, you can get the top of the line bowling ball was only like 120 back then. Now top of the line bowling ball ring about 300. I'm gonna go ahead and put this potatoes on. I don't know why I'm still sleepy. I'm hoping ain't that. I had a peanut butter cracker. It might be that. I did find me some cheap bowling shoes, y'all. Got me some nice ones. So y'all know I don't get into the news stuff real heavy like that. Like I just don't. That ain't my thing. Cause hold on, y'all. I got carrots bowling here right now. Yeah, they match my new shirt, but I gotta get more shirts. I'm gonna get a few other shirts around that color, different kinds. Um,
into all the politics and news and stuff. But what y'all think about the what you think about the P Diddy stuff? This what this what you thinking about that stuff? That's rough, boy. That's ugly. I know it's terrible. It is terrible. So now, so look, I personally feel like, and this is my personal opinion, and everybody, like I said, everybody gonna have their own opinion. Everybody gonna have their own opinion. Everybody gonna say their own thing. You know that. We all know that. That's what's going to happen. But you know the media is gonna eat this up. You know the media gonna eat this up. And how much money you think a rich guy who ain't got no money? I mean, not a rich guy. I said that wrong. A person literally who basically think about it. What a person gonna do? Gonna say that's the fill out of the limelight. You know what I'm saying? That person that's the filler out of the limelight though, sis. You know what I'm saying? That need a story to talk about. You know, they gonna come up with some stuff. They gonna make us some stuff to try to get paid. You know what I'm saying? That's the part. That's the part I got a problem with. I think that's the problem. That's the part I got the major issue with right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a problem with that. Cause I feel like we're getting a lot of them now. All of a sudden, you got a lot of these guys coming out of nowhere talking about Diddy hit on them, and you know what I'm saying? Like, why you didn't tell it then? Why you didn't tell it when he hit on you then? What made you want to tell him now? Cause you know the story gonna bring a bunch of money. You know it's gonna make you a bunch of money. So now it's time to sit in front of a camera. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. It's time to sit in front of a camera and tell your part now when why you didn't tell it then?
That's my only thing. That's what I got a problem with. I feel like if you was gonna tell it, you should have been told it. If you know this was the stuff he was doing and he hit on you as a man, why did you tell it then? Why is it so, why you wait to now to tell it now? Man, that's calling that man a booty bandit. I'm sorry, that's not funny. That is not funny. That is not funny. That is not right. Either. Call that man a booty bandit. Sis, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I like I said. I feel like a lot of people. It's some things that he done. Of course, we know Hollywood is crazy. We know Hollywood is nuts. We do. We know that. You know what I'm saying? We know Hollywood ain't. We know what it takes to be. We know what they do in Hollywood. Like most people know what they do in Hollywood. Uh, but like I said, will there be a lot of people come along with made up stories? Absolutely. You don't get a ton of them. I mean, you're gonna have a nice hand. You're gonna have a nice, and it ain't just gonna be a handful. It's gonna be a ton of them. I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be a ton of them. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a ton of them with a lot of crazy stories. That's why I was always afraid to be famous. I ain't gonna lie. It's scary to be famous. I never in my life ever would have thought that, but it's very scary to be famous. And I'm sticking to that. It is. That's why a lot of things I always held back on. It's scary to be famous, y'all. It is. It is. You know, at least that's the way I look at it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe I'm just goofy. Oh, okay, sis. I thought it was just me. I ain't gonna lie. I always was afraid to be famous. Like early in life, I always said I'm gonna be a singer. I'm gonna do that. That's kind of one of the reasons I always hold back and be like, man, I'm cool. I'm happy. Let me just get enough money to where I could be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I honestly feel like I can make it in the industry. You know what I'm saying? My voice is different. It's not like everybody else's. And I feel like I can make it, but it's scary because literally I don't wanna be in a predicament where literally I'm gonna have lies told on me or I gotta sell myself to do all this and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm scared to be put in a predicament to where it's like I ain't never had no $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never had no $1 million. None of us never been put in a predicament to where it's like, okay, either you do this and you ain't got no money, or you do it this way and you notice all the wrong ways to do it, but you're gonna be a millionaire afterwards. That's scary to me. That's very scary to me. I ain't even gonna lie. Sorry, just the thought of it is scary to me. Cause although we say, you know what I'm saying, although we say like we say out of our mouth like there's no way I'm selling myself. There's no way I'm gonna do this. There's no way I'm gonna do that. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, $1 million can change your whole entire life for everybody around you, all my friends, me, you know what I'm saying? Me, myself, my family, and then my friends on top of it. And so literally it's like you just don't know. You don't know. So it's just a very scary thing. That's why I look at him, man. Like I realized that. Like at first, I didn't think it was such a big deal at all. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think it was a big deal. But when I realized it was a big deal, when that man offered $50,000 for a bond, $50 million for a bond, and they told him no, I said, "Ooh, wait a minute. This is a little bit different than what I thought it was. This okay? All right, all right. So yeah, they mean business. Something here they mean business. Alrighty now. He's a little bit more on the hot seat than what I thought he was. This is a lot more serious than what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang. He offered $50 million to get out, and they told him no, no bond. Man, I know it was. I didn't know what was going on. I know it was some crazy videos that surfaced. I saw that. I saw some crazy videos of him pulling some young lady's hair and all type of stuff. I saw. I don't know if y'all got a chance to see that one or not. know if y'all got a chance. I did see that. Like he came out of a hotel room or something and just like pulled this young lady down to the ground. Like literally pulled her to the ground by her hair. Grabbed her and started dragging her back to the room. I don't know what none of it's about because I didn't read none of the mess. I didn't read. I don't read. I just saw. I see stuff, but I didn't read none of it or none of that because I actually like Diddy. I think I didn't know it was that. He never gave me that type of vibe. I thought he was, I thought he was. I know Pac and Biggie like rolling in their grave right now. Cause I know there's a part. I know I ain't trying to be like that, but I know they probably had their hand in some. You know what I'm saying? Not Pac, but because that's the reason why Pac was killed because he wouldn't do that. Pac was making so much money on his own. What happened, sis? What is it, bro? What happened? Oh, uh, just about to do this for real. Ain't even done yet. Yeah, Pac definitely still against it. That's all he rapped about. That's all he rapped about. And they didn't like it. They did not like the fact that he stood against it. They didn't like that at all. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't definitely one of the things that they liked him for. If he was not going for that stuff. And he talked about it in a lot of songs. Lots of songs. That was one of his major things he talked about in every song. It's like, well, you got to think about all the young men, even all the ones that here lately on that didn't live nothing but a little short life. The young rappers that live short lives, man, all them ones they was against it too. Their life was cut short, real short because of it. The one young man, XX Station, he was one. I feel like he was the one that didn't want to go with their mess, and they got rid of him early. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's just random killings, like them random. I can't think of the other one too that was probably about a few years back. He was another one that had real rap, good rap. I don't know if the XX dude had good rap, but I just felt like it was something along them lines that they didn't like that he wasn't conforming either. But it was another guy. I can't remember his name, but he was doing a lot of good work too. Oh man, I can't think of his name. He was doing a lot of good work. Works in the community, all types of stuff. And I can't think of his name right now at all. I sure can't think of it. Oh man, that's messing me up right now, y'all. I hate when I can't think of something and I really want to know real bad. Oh man, I can't think of that young man's name to save my life right now. Uh, really, here's the thing. Yeah, that's what we. That's the crazy thing about it is go. It it wasn't just it didn't have nothing to do with that. Honestly, it wasn't that they did think for themselves. That's why they got murdered. But you know what I'm saying? When you ain't never ever had a bunch of money, it's like that money becomes that's the Bible says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. And when that money comes in the aspect, it changes the whole aspect of life. Hold on one second, I gotta look up something real quick. Sorry, guys, I had to know who that was. His name was Nipsey Hussle. Yep, his name was Nipsey Hussle. I had to know that. It was gonna mess with me all night if I didn't know. Sorry, guys. That was going to mess with me. So I might as well went on and got it out the way right then and there. So it didn't mess with me all night. Well, for the rest of the night. Yeah. So you cover me in the midst of it all. I just wanna make you smile. That song's so in my spirit right now. That song is majorly laying in my spirit right now. I know. That song is laying in my spirit so heavy right now. You cover me in the midst of it all. I just wanna make you smile. 'Cause in my life, be glorified, be glorified. Somebody help me now with say in my life, be glorified, be glorified. You get the glory, you get the praise, you take the honor. I just want to say thank you. You get the glory, you get all the praise, you take the honor. I just want to say thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I just want to say thank you. Say thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. That song been in my spirit all day. That song's been in my spirits. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Always hated the fact I don't need that song. I really have. Always hated the fact. Always hated the fact that I don't need that song. When they gave that song out, I wasn't on a praise team at the time. And so somebody else has it. So I just didn't want to throw a big fit about it, you know? I ain't that type of person. I love that. In my life, be glorified, be glorified. Somebody help me now and say, it's a pretty high song. And the guy who leads it, voice is not nearly as high as mine. So, um, so there's actually, if you know that song, there's actually two versions of it. There's a version that's just, it be like, I don't want to percolate the crowd. I just want to make you smile. Some even something right or wrong. And I want to knock me down. I just want to make you love me. You cover me in the midst of it all. Something like that. And in my life, be glorified. Goes into all of that. It goes like into all that part right there. But he do the other version, which uh, it's still by the same person, but it's a different song. But uh, Timothy Riddick actually do he do that he do that in my life be glorified in two different songs. One called "You Covered Me" and the other one called "Be Glorified." And it's the same word, but two different songs on the same CD. He did, and nobody says anything about it because it's Timothy Riddick. Is anybody familiar with Timothy Riddick? I like him a lot. I don't know if I'm familiar with him. Yeah, he a young guy, sis, but he got powerful voice. Pretty young guy though, very powerful. You cover me. hmm I like him a lot. Do you know that song though? In my life, be glorified. Them bass is the only two songs I really know by him like that. Honestly. Yeah, I don't know none of that person. I don't know Jackie W. Is it gospel? I'm gonna put all these on play. I ain't gonna eat them all. I'm gonna put them on play. Is that gospel song though? Did you know that song? Goat didn't tell me nothing. I'm trying to see Goat New Lord. Is that a gospel? No, is it a gospel song? I mean, I'm not thinking that. I know Janet Jackson. I know Wilson Pickett. I know Jackie Robinson. What? Wow. This is because I told the truth. She's always trying to act like she on top of the world because she knows that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's bogus. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know it. As an individual, how that make you any better than me? You know what I'm saying? Like for real though. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Yeah, I know. I know it's. I know Tutti Frutti. Bop bop a loo bop a bop bam boom Tutti Frutti. Oh Rudy, woo! That's his James' favorite person. Yeah. So I don't got the. Luckily, I got the because JCN left the other phone at school by accident. So I have to. I got this Roku remote where I can turn on something right now that's better than nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though? You know what I'm saying, though? Oh, man, that's the. Good golly, Miss Molly, yes, it's James' favorite. You know, good golly, Miss Molly. I put too much pepper in these potatoes, Lord. Lord. Man, my steak got over seasoned. Oh, that makes me mad. I left it in the marinade too long. Dang it, y'all. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Usually it be on thicker steak, so it's just a little bit. The steak a little thin, so that's why I did that. Y'all, these green beans is killer. I just make green beans like my wife, y'all. I did. I'm proud of myself. These mugs killer. That's because I measured everything out. potatoes just a little bit spicy, but they so good. My steak is over seasoned. Mm. I don't feel like going to fix it. I'm gonna see if I can eat it, eat parts of it. If I can't eat parts of it, then I'm gonna go fix it. I would love for you to go. I would love for you to too. Two. I'm not bragging, go, but I'm a very good cook. I am. I'm not bragging. I've never had. You know how you have people that I don't like food before they don't like it. Usually, a lot of people be like, I would dislike it before they don't like it. I was blessed with being able to know how to cook. I was truly blessed in that area. These is crazy. I measured them mugs out perfectly. And these potatoes is good too. The thick part of the steak's so good because it's perfect seasoning, like I always do it. The thicker part is perfect. I mean, perfect. Hey, that works, goat. Y'all literally Woke up this morning at like 4:30 this morning, teeth throbbing. I gotta find me another dentist. My teeth was throbbing, mouth was killing me. And I left in the car again. I'm gonna have to go get it. So I know it sounds crazy, but I told y'all about it. It's this stuff, this mouthwash. It's a mouthwash, and what you supposed to do. You supposed to dilute it with water and put it and use it as mouthwash to keep your breath from stinking. But don't dilute it with water. Take that straight mouthwash and put it on that teeth. That teeth gonna stop hurting in about 20 minutes. Wow, that's messed up, go. Dang. I cook pretty good, go. I do. Not gonna lie. I wish you was closer. I'd make you a meal. Those potatoes are good, good quality potatoes, and them I cooked them well. Green beans is fire. Sis, what you cook? Is Sis Jane still here? Or is she gone? I'm gonna have to go out to the car and get this stuff in my mouth. I don't want to wait till the middle of the night and then my teeth start hurting. I got to go out here in the middle of the night. I don't want to do that tonight. Ooh, I got gas. I'm glad I got my powder tonight. Yeah, I didn't call my wife today. I didn't talk to my wife today. I didn't text her nothing. I know she had been busy because she had to do a bunch of um. She's training a bunch of people right now. She like training like three. She's training like three different clients right now. So she's been pretty tight, and then I've been working and been pretty busy too. So but I still wanted to check on her. Huh? What? Oh, they moved. They changed it. They moved up. I'm like, what the heck? No. Yeah, 259. Max out 259. What kind of count is he doing? He is counting terrible. I think he has to like throw a split in this game or something. What do you do? He coming cuffing. I gotta go get me a toothpick out of the car, get my medication for my mouth right quick. Then I gotta give me some powder and me start getting my powder. I took a little bit already, but I usually take a little bit before I eat, and then I take some more after I eat. So it literally the powder that I have be in the bottom of my belly, and then the food on top of that, and then more on top of that. So literally, and then I drink a bunch of more water to kind of get it rolling through my body. So when I wake up, When I wake up, I can just go to the bathroom, use the bathroom, and then get ready for work. 20, what you say you have for dinner again? My bad, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all too. It was only one little piece of my steak that would taste like that. Only one little piece tastes like that. Yeah. Yeah, it was only one little piece that tastes like that. That was it. And there was like a super thin part that kind of got fried to the skillet area. Oh, okay. I wonder how it would be if I took steak and made like a potato and steak casserole. Smothered potato and steak casserole. Take some. Mmm. Y'all know I be coming up with dishes in my head. Cause I mix these potatoes and steak together, and potato and steak tastes good together. But what if I added some bell pepper to this? What if I added a little bit of bell pepper to it, cook, and then put a little bit of cheese on top of it, and put in the oven and baked it? Mm. Onions and bell pepper. But make sure good. Make some extra caramelized onions and make some extra caramelized onions and some extra bell pepper that's cooked well, and just sprinkle it on top, and then take it and put a little bit of cheese on top and eat it. Mm. Mm. And maybe what I'll try it with is, so the steak don't dry out. Maybe I'll cook it like a I'll cook a good chuck roast and do it like that, and use chuck roast, but I'll make it like a steak. I'll cook it like, so what I'll do is I'll take it and season it like I do my steak, but bake up a chuck roast, but season it just like my steak. Lightly got stuff on it, and then when it's done, take it out, and so it can have like the caramelized steak flavor to it. take it and sear it on both sides with a little steak seasoning so it can have this steak season flavor. I want it to taste like a steak, but I want to add, take it and cut it up, the roast up so it don't be uh dried out. Once I put in the oven with a little bit of cheese on top and bake it. Mm, I think that'll work. I gotta go to the car right quick, y'all. I gotta go to the car and get my stuff on my teeth. I don't want to be walking out here at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning like I did yesterday. I get my stuff from my mouth. So I might as well go and do it now. Get it out the way. That was not fun walking out here at 4 in the morning. I'll be right back, y'all. Back with Richard. Okay, y'all. While I'm up, I gotta wash Jay's clothes. I forgot. I might as well go ahead and put my stuff in here so it can be ready for Thursday when I bowl. Y'all know what I can't find? I can't find my what's the name from last year. I can't find my shirt from last year. My Monday night shirt. Cause I could wear that, on Thursday sometimes. Instead of wearing my ambassador shirt every day, every time, you know? So ouch. Ouch, that hurt it. Turn it down, but it's hot in here. Oh no. Oh, Jay's been down here. I'm like, why is this light off? I forgot he came down here the other day to get his bowling shoes. Oh, I got some. Oh, I got some to wash them with. I forgot to buy stuff. Oh, I got at least enough for one more load. Yep, got just enough. So I bought Jason 14 Husky, and they're too big, really. Um, they didn't have any 16 regular. I really wanted them to have a 16 regular, so we figured that 14, 16 Husky would have been around the same, but 14, 16 Husky is actually bigger than the 18 regular. So we're learning that now. What's these shorts? They are. So, what is this? I keep telling him not to do that. We cannot do that. He's gonna tear up them shirts up. You telling him you can't do that. To wait. That's another load. Shirts is gonna be a whole nother color when they come out. If he do that. Brand new white polo gonna be tore up because he got washed in a separate load. I'm trying to teach him that. He's not understanding that though, guys. That's got to be washed totally separate. Get some tomorrow. You don't wash for him tomorrow. Some stuff. So. You tell me that wash white and red together. You gonna go to school. Shirt's gonna be super. Don't want that. Brand new polos too. Brand new polo super dingy. Want that. Even if you don't put no bleach in them, still could wash them. Set right. It is hot. Can't wait to come back next year. Let's do it again. And what we forget to look forward to 2025. Yeah, these guys could have an extra next year. Once I get just a little bit better, is so dominant. He just needs a little bit of help on that side of the lane, and that's lights out as we saw tonight. Storm Lucky Larson Masters. Semi-lane talk. It was Jesper Svensson. Congratulations, you guys, man. After introduced by Hall of Fame partner, Barry Crawley. Such a great moment. Great job, man. But we'll stay right there so long. We'll see you next time. Here on Lane Talk TV. Yes, we're a winner. Game 3. Sis Jane, what you cook? I gotta get a fan. That's what I gotta get. Okay, hold on. Oh, it ain't in it. Go ahead, let me set it. Hot. God, it was hot in here. Whew. It was really hot. I'm like, I'm blazing. I hope it cools off. And then right now, I don't know for some reason my ear been acting up just a tad bit for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's been up with that. So, y'all, if you have any your teeth bothering you, go get you one of these right here. If you have a problem where your teeth start bothering you, and what this is, all this is a concentrated mouthwash. That's all this is. It's a very concentrated mouthwash. Highly concentrated mouthwash. And you put this on your teeth, and it's going to stop your teeth from hurting. It's going to kind of burn your mouth a tad bit because it's highly concentrated. But it's going to stop your teeth from hurting in like 20 minutes time period tops. So yeah, and what it is by concentrated, really all you're supposed to do, it comes like a cap thing, and you're supposed to take the cap and put it inside water and then put it in your mouth. But if you take this and use this directly on your tooth, literally it's going to stop hurting in a matter of seconds, in a matter of less than 20 minutes, guaranteed. No matter how bad the pain is, like literally, it will stop your mouth from hurting. So yeah, yeah, I am tired. I'm not gonna lie. It's 3 o'clock, and I have to work tomorrow. I'm going to get off here so that I can get some rest because I'm very tired. I am, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for sure because it's basically back my last night. Well, no, I might be on here Thursday too. I don't think I may not work Thursday night. I haven't been working Thursday night because I've been trying to get myself geared up for the weekend. So, but I love you guys, and you guys have a blessed night. Bye, everybody.